Boxing Stream.
Our three judges ringside for this contest, we have Dr. Lumared, Marty Dinkin, and Rudy Barragan. At the sound of the bell, the man in charge of the action is referee Jerry Cantu. Introducing first, the fighter standing in the red corner. He enters the ring wearing black with red trim when he stepped on the scale. He weighed in at an official 261 pounds, and tonight, here at Path to Glory, he is making his professional debut, fighting out of Fresno, California, Samuel Perez. Across the ring in the blue corner, wearing black with silver trim when he stepped on the scale, he weighed in at an official 248 pounds. Like his opponent, tonight he is making his professional debut, representing Bakersfield, California, Jason Sotto.
I want a good, clean, hard fight, and you will obey my commands at all times. Touch him up, good luck to both. 4 rounds.
And so we get started here. It is Path to Glory, our first bout of the night in the heavyweight division. Jason Sotto taking on Samuel Perez. 4 rounds. And we begin round number 1, and Jose Cito, not a lot of experience, and you can see one guy was 7-1 and is an amateur, Jason Sotto, and Samuel Perez had only 20 fights. I have a feeling one way or the other, this may not be the most technically sound fight. We might get a fun one, though.
Yeah, I think we might get some action. Not much filling out right now.
Jose Cito, I remember being at your professional debut when you fought Alan Litzow at the Mandalay Bay. That first time you don't have the headgear and you're basically almost naked outside your boxing trunks. What's that like?
Right, it's a different experience, even from sparring. You're the first time tasting a punch with 8 or 10 ounce gloves, which these guys are wearing at 10 ounce gloves, and feeling some solid punches for the first time in their pro debut.
Samuel Perez in the black trunks with the red stripes on the side. He is the southpaw. Sotto with the black and silver trunks out of the orthodox stance.
Hey, go to work, Jason.
And we talk about the transition to the professional game. Jose Cito, how long was it before you even felt comfortable in there with the smaller gloves?
You know what? Every fight is for, a handful of fights, at least till you move up in rounds, probably till 6 rounds. It's a new thing. You don't really get to feel the power punches as much in sparring than you do in a fight, and then you go in there and feel some really heavy shots.
Under a minute to go here, round number 1, scheduled for 4. Jason Sotto, Samuel Perez here in the heavyweight division. Our main event is Michael Dutchover embarking on his first 8-rounder against Sergio Ramirez. And you see both guys. You know, sir, I get the sense, though, neither guy did a lot of road work, just looking at their body, Jose Cito.
Yeah, some heavyweights don't believe in too much road work.
You heard him, Jason. Work. There you go. Free hand. He's hurt. Let that free hand go. Jason, let's go to work. Go to work now. Go to work. Don't wait. Don't wait. There it is.
Good counter right hand over the top by Sotto. Sotto with the left hook to the body. You know, I just heard someone in the audience that he's getting tired. I'm just trying to figure out which guy they're talking about.
10 seconds, Jason. There it is.
And that's the end of round number 1. Jose Sotto, let's talk about what's going on in your career real fast. Your last bout a couple months ago, you beat the undefeated Miguel Cruz, a 10-round decision. Miguel Cruz was 17-0. The audience, I'm sure, would like to know what is next for Riverside Rocky.
Bigger and better things, man. I should be having a fight coming up in October. I'm in preparation. I'm getting ready for a fight. Should have a big announcement coming up in the next week or so.
And both fighters are now off their stools. We embark on round number 2, Sotto, Samuel Perez. 4 rounds in the heavyweight division. We are again live from the Doubletree Hotel in Ontario, California. You know, Jose Sotto, I don't think either guy's in great cardiovascular condition, but one thing I do notice about the southpaw, Samuel Perez, already from the first minute when he was winging hard left hand, there's a noticeable slowdown in the velocity of his punches.
Yeah, they already let off some steam, and the fight is slowing down a bit now.
Although Sotto did just run into a left hand right there.
I saw that Sotto managed to land a couple good body shots at the end of the first round. That might play into effect in the next couple rounds.
And then Perez plants a good left to the gut of Jason Sotto.
There you go, Jason. Now, be careful. Set it up that right hand.
Roman Garcia on Facebook notes them both going for the win and going past round 1. It's a moral victory. Also, Boxing Rokas, what's up, guys? And Mike Ruiz says the big boys are in action, indeed.
Let's go, Sotto. Don't let him rest. There you go. There you go,
Oh, Jason Sotto now seeming to have the upper hand. Seems to be a little bit fresher of the two. A noticeable slowdown from Samuel Perez, the southpaw. Jose Sotto, the body language of Perez seems to say it all. I think he's completely out of gas here.
Yeah, I think so too. He received a couple good strong punches to the head too. So, one doesn't know how they're going to react to a professional fight until they actually do. So we'll see how it ends.
Oh, now he's turning his back, and they're going to have to wave this fight off, and that's exactly what happened. So there it is. Jason Sotto overtakes Samuel Perez here in round number 2 and scores the stoppage, and he now goes to 1-0, and Samuel Perez looking very, very fatigued right above us. Nose bloody. Yeah, Jose Sotto, this is a tough business. It's not for everybody.
It sure is, and you know what? This man could hold his head up high, and he's a professional fighter.
Mike Ruiz, what's up, Kim? Mike, Ola, and Roka. Steve, we have our photographer there. Kaiti, he's buying you a few drinks. Joshua Rusty Taylor says Perez doesn't even have the gas left to put his arms up. Yes, he certainly did run on E in terms of the gas tank. All right, so let's get the particulars from Lupe Contreras.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Jerry Cantu calls a halt to this contest with an official time of 2 minutes, 15 seconds of round number 2, declaring the winner by way of knockout in his pro debut, Jason Sotto.
So Jason Sotto, successful in his professional debut. He's now 1-0 scoring a second round knockout. Now coming up, our